always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events.
Hang on, are you DedSec? If you are, I need help with something.
We'll do our best to help out. What's your problem?
Okay, I'm ready.
Keep talking.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
Oh my days, you telling me Clan Killy gangsters done the bombing?
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
The feds knew it wasn't DedSec that did the bombings, but they kept letting everyone believe it.
That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
Police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings.
There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion include.
People have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up.
Looks like they implanted him with something.
Thanks for the distraction.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
She considers herself to be untouchable.
You made me a slave. All of us.
The facial recognition AI was created by Broker Tech. I have all the blackmail data, and dear God, people are disgusting.
Now?
Hey, you made it.
Dead good. Glad to establish a foundation of trust. I'm ready to show you the contract I'm investigating.
I watched my mother succumb to motor neuron disease, and her loss made me realize that death comes to us all. Hello. My name is Sky Larson. I'm CEO of Broker Tech, and this is Daybreak.
You call that alive? Sky, where do you get your twisted ideas? I will not become another of your sick creations.
Sky, where am I? I can't see. Sweetheart, please, please don't do this to your own mom. Let me die in peace.
You never believed in me, Mother. You'll believe now. Finally, we will delete the limbic code.
How can I be of service, Sky?
Turn the light on and off. Very good.
You knew I was not your real daughter. You wanted me to see this. That's why you let me in.
Yes, welcome. I don't know. You, I can't see. I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Listen to me. What you saw in my lab, that was nothing more than the early stages of a very important experiment. Look around me, bring about the next stage of human evolution. Whatever you decide, she can't stop you. I can't stop you. The choice is yours. Please, don't do this to me. I don't want to die.
Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
You look ready to fight. Will you fight for London?
Oh, you're DedSec. Good. I need help with something.
These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to.
The lack of information on its own is worrisome. But what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement. And there's still the question of 0 Day. Remember them? completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
My name is Richard Malik. I'm an intelligence analyst. I believe Zero Day are rogue SIRS officers who framed you for the bombings to seize...
A rogue faction of SIRS officers framed DedSec for the bombings to consolidate power over the...
If you don't help me, Zero Day wins, which means we all die.
Oh, dear God.
Richard Malik is behind this.
I've got Whitwork assets on standby, Mrs. Chappell.
Fuck! Don't move! Don't
Hands
move!
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app.
Coming up today on the upload, we're talking about
I'm back.
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him.
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism Richard Malik issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting? They are an international terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building an...
You get the idea. You're fucked.
Hey, man can't walk down the street no more. Let's just do him in already.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching zero before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
Yeah, we've been thinking about this subject. Tell him, Bagley.
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik Dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on Zero Day. Your missions list has been updated.
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on Zero Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about Zero Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated.
I just can't handle it.
She was pretty young.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
Significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water. And I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Sky?
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
I'm here. What's the plan?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik Dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
So what do we do then?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Safe, bruv.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
Deactivate this. This was working a second ago. Hang on, what happened here?
Hold on. You are making me do this.
Let's do...
Wasn't this on a moment ago? Someone better run diagnostics on this. Is that right? Something's dodgy here.
What was that?
In order to access the filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
Join Zero Day? No, thank you.
0 Day? No, I mean sirs. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
Killing bad guys like you. I thought this was obvious.
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access. Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Say again?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
What now, you think?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down. These doors are sealed until you take out the microwave drones.
Searching perimeter. Target remains target in sight. Enemy location. Neutralizing hostile target.
Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
What now, you think?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
Well, turn it off and turn it on again. Simple.
Close enough. Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit. Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bombs were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favor to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side-ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Nice work, Bagley. Now let's get this piece of shit.
With pleasure. Integrated with filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Yes, do it.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh, no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
Security system.
Wait. What do we do now?
I sent the Malik Dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And what about Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Why aren't we just driving that car right into the Thames?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik?